Hi, this is your girl Annette, Miss BBW Delaware 2016, 2017, Miss Fashion Global 2020, and the pageant director here in Delaware. We are building a queendom. How do we do this? By sharing all of the phenomenal queens that we know who wear crowns. Women are sharing what they do, why they do it, why it's important, and how you can connect with them. Isn't that amazing? If you are interested in sharing your story, let me know. We need to stay connected. We need to stay supported, encouraged, and inspired. And I hope our phenomenal guest today inspires you. We have Natisha Burks. Hi, Natisha. How are you?
Hello, hi, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing?
So we're going to have now. Oh wait, now I said Natisha. Is it Natisha?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, so let me make sure I get it right. So Natisha is going to share what she does, why it's important, and how you can stay connected to her. Natisha, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, my name is Natisha Burks. I am 35 years old. I am from New York, but now I reside in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I do pageants. Also, I am a model. I am also into different organizations like domestic violence organization, feeding the homeless, and I'm also in ministry as an ordained minister. I'm also a leading advocate leader in my community for women and children who suffer from domestic violence and women against rape. And I do a lot of different things for the community.
Okay, so it sounds like you are already building a queendom, working with other women and girls to make sure they stay encouraged, supported, and basically connecting to people to build healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Now, you yourself are also doing some phenomenal things. I did hear you mention that you're going for your master's. What is that in?
So I'm going for my master's in biblical Christian counseling degree at the University College Online called Grace Life University. So I'm going in there to help with women and children who suffer from domestic violence and just the hurting in general, the people that's hurting, women that have low self-esteem, depression, anxiety. So I want to give back to the community by becoming the biblical Christian counselor.
That is awesome, and it is very needed today and moving forward for women to not only be able to cope with the dramas that we face day to day, and they could vary from anything. We have a therapy Thursdays that we do with Ron Christopher Osborne Williams and Tylon Washington, and we actually talk about some of those things. And I would love for you to join us and to share how we can continue to support and encourage women and girls on this journey of better mental, physical, spiritual health. All of that is necessary. So why did you decide to study this? What is it titled again? Christian?
Biblical Christian counseling.
Biblical Christian counseling. What made you
Yeah.
select that?
So what made me select it? Because like I said, I have been in ministry since I was about 5 years old. I have been in ministry. So I feel like that, I have a special calling and a special anointing, and I'm appointed and also called to do greater divinely things for God's kingdom. So that's why I chose to do it, because I feel like that God is leading me to do great things. So he's telling me to do biblical Christian counseling. I have been getting all A's in school, all A's, nothing but 98s and hundreds in the classes so far as a 4-year program. And I knew this was my calling. I was into nursing before, but due to, my work schedule and have to go into classes, God told me, this is not the field I want you to do. I want you to switch. So I had to be in alignment with God and say, God, first I was questioning him. I said, God, why do you want me to switch from nursing? He said, no, I want you to switch because I need you to reach out to the hurting and the people, and I need you to be in alignment, be obedient. And I said, okay, God, I'm gonna be obedient. So when I joined the program a year ago, I have nothing but A's. I'm an honest student. In the class is an online setting class, and I'm doing great, great things. So
That is awesome. It is,
yes,
it is, it is amazing to be respectful of a calling, of something, and it's challenging at
it's
at
very
the
so.
at the same time. And all that questioning, you're right, that happens is like, okay, hold up, but you know this is my bread and butter. And you know, and he's like, but I got you.
Right.
Either way, if you listen to me, I got you. So that
Mhm.
girl, you gonna get me started on a Sunday morning. So you also said that you competed in pageantry and that you continue to model. What made you get into modeling and pageantry?
Okay, I have been competing in pageants since the age of 5 years old, but the biggest I started coming back to pageantry in 2017 with the Big Beautiful Woman pageant. So the reason why I got back into pageant because I was a woman who was in domestic violence. My domestic violence happened in 2014. That was the end of my domestic violence when my husband of 11 years got incarcerated. So I joined just to build up my confidence, my self-esteem, and to say that, just because of my story of what I've been through, that my story don't stop and it don't end, it continues. So I wanted to show the woman that whatever you put your mind to, no matter what situation, no matter what trauma that you went through, no matter the things that you went through, you can still do all things with Christ that strengthen you. And you can still love yourself unconditionally because God loves you first.
I'm loving this, girl. Yes, everything from, and then like your journey is just is not only a part of your story, but the honoring of the direction that God is sending you in. It looks like your past experiences have this just been setting up. What do they say? Setting you up for your next level, for your purpose, because it's important. And I'm not saying that you cannot share if you do not have these experiences, because we're all called to do a variety of things in a variety of ways to reach
Yeah,
a plethora of women and girls. But
right.
having had those experiences and being able to speak to the hearts and mind of other women who are going through it, who don't feel like they're worth it, or they can continue, or that they have the wherewithal to mentally cope with what is happening, is amazing. And oh my gosh, and I don't want to sound repetitive, but needed, like so needed. So we had a platform where we were talking to other queens like yourself in terms of what it takes to be in a pageant. Like what skills, abilities, knowledge, information would you want to share with other women and girls who are like, oh, pageants are just for pretty girls. Pageants are just for people who have a lot of money, or pageants are just about women showing off their bodies. What are some good qualities, or some things that you've learned from doing pageants? How have they helped or enhanced you?
So I go by core volume. So my core volumes, one of my core volumes is God in leadership and strength, and be able to socialize with other women of the same thing as me, no matter what type of woman that you are, where you come from, your income levels. It just taught me how to motivate myself to be able to be a great leader and a follower, and discipline myself to be able to go forth and competing in pageants. I don't like competing because of being competitive or competition. I want to compete for me, to better me. I didn't even care if I ever wanted to win a crown. I don't care about a crown because my crown is already, I already have my crowns on. I don't need to compete against no other woman. I competed for me, for me, for me. And that's what changed me. And I met other great women in the pageant system that, you know, really, really sweet people, went through some similarity things that I went through, leaders in their community, they give back, they motivation, they got degrees and other things that they're doing for their community. And I am so happy to be a part of the pageant world. There is so much more than being pretty, than high, being achieving, than receiving a crown in the pageant system. There is so much more. You got to have more to give than just a crown, just to walk around sassy and bassy with the crown, like I received the crown, I'm better. No, it got to be so much more. What platform are you going to use that you're going to give back with your crown? And that's the thing. I have a platform, and that's why I feel like that my voice is being heard more with a crown, but my voice is also being heard without a crown, because you use your voice. And that's why I joined the pageant system, for my platform. I didn't want to join just for the glamour and gold and the luxury and, you know, with the crown and sad. Yes, I love the life, but it's more than that to a crown.
Girl, you know, when okay, so winning is one thing, you're right, but losing is a whole nother thing. When I lost during the international pageant, I was going through. I was upset. I was mad. I should have, I could have, but God has a purpose for everything. This platform wouldn't even exist had I won. Like, and you said something very, very important. I have a crown, whether I have a physical crown or I don't. And that is what this platform, Wear Your Crown, is about. Letting women share the crowns that they wear, because we all have value. We all have something that we need to be sharing. We all have something that is sitting on our hearts that needs to get out. And I'm not going to cry. Oh my gosh. But girl, you just said a word. But that is what it's about. I had one lady who was like, oh, I can't do the Wear Your Crown series because I'm not a queen. But you are. Well, I don't work. I'm actually a housewife. That's a job. That's a huge job. That's a lot of work and a lot of things that people don't understand about being a homemaker that you could actually share or enlighten. Like, we all have purpose. We all have value. And my hope is that this platform acknowledges that in the queens that share, and in the women who actually watch and listen, and they are inspired into their purpose to say, wow, she looked like me. She sounds like me. She's been through something that I've been through. I can do that. I'm interested in doing that. I would like to learn a little bit more, like just to start the questioning, just to start that line of dialogue of opening up to the possibilities and realizing that we all have crowns. You don't have to have a physical crown to be a queen. I've spoken to some people who were like, well, you know, there are some women who say this and they act like this. Okay. And they're still a queen inside. They may not have realized it yet, but they're in training. They have to go through some things. We all have to go through some things to realize that we have value, that I can contribute, I can help, I can enhance, I can encourage. My story is important and it can earnestly impact the lives of others. And I want to be able to share that. And every little bit helps. If you out here just saying, oh, I like your smile. Good morning. How are you? You have no idea how impactful some of those little salutations and greetings are for people. That could be the only one they get. You could be the only person they see that day or that morning that said, oh, that's a cute outfit. Or hi, oh, that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna try that too. And they're like, she was listening to me. She was watching me. She heard me. I encouraged or inspired someone else. Yes, you do.
Yes. And your shirt looks pretty too. I wanted to tell you the necklace.
Look, so okay, let me do a little plug for my girl real quick. Let me bring this down a little bit. We had a show yesterday. The House of Sheba rocked the entire house. She was also in one of the Wear Your Crown series, so make sure you check her out. But I was like, let me do some promotion for my girl. Her outfits were so cute. I definitely need to pick up a few.
Love it. Love the color. Looks glorious on you. Colors, colors.
So that's basically what we do. So she did her 30 minutes of the Wear Your Crown series, sharing what she does and why she does it. So if I have resources and things to share about what our sisters, our queens, and our girls are doing, if I could put it on the background, put it in my hair, put it somewhere, like this is paparazzi, and I think Starling, her name is Carmen Starling. Actually, this necklace, but I switched out the earrings for my little African.
Everything is glorified, beautiful, it matches.
Oh, we got the jewelry by Carmen Starling and a shirt by the House of Sheba.
Okay.
And I'll also leave their information in the comments with all of your information. So how can we keep in touch with you? How can we follow what you're doing and whatnot?
So they can keep in touch with me by following me on my Facebook page and my Instagram page. Those are the two pages that I have so far.
Okay.
So yes, they can follow me on Instagram, and they can Facebook me on Facebook. Like I said, my Facebook page is growing. My Instagram page is growing. So if they cannot, they could just inbox me or just try to send me a request, because I have over 1,000 requests right now. So I'm trying to, and 5,000. I have 5,000 limits on Facebook. So
yeah,
I'm
girl,
like,
you at 5,000. Oh, that's your post, but you passed 5,000 with your followers.
Yes, and I'm like, I gotta try to keep on hitting. Everybody can't come on because it's too much of Instagram give you a limit of friends on, Facebook give you a limit of friends on your Facebook page, but they can follow me on my Instagram page, which is Natisha Burks 4. I don't have the handle, and then my Facebook is Natisha Burks. I have a couple of things on Facebook, so Natisha Burks. If you see a picture with me with that pink on, that's my page.
Okay. Well, I need y'all to go now. I don't know if she's at capacity on Facebook, but you want to make sure you check out her page, Natisha Burks, Manifestation Goddess. Yes, ma'am. Claim all of that. And she also has an IG. So make sure you check out her Instagram, Natisha_Burks with an S 4. Right here, you guys. I know you see it. Make sure you like, share, and follow. All right. So now on your Instagram, I noticed that you were doing a what the ISO tea.
Yes, so I have joined the TLC transformation. I joined the business in January of 2022, and yes, there's some changes that's happening with this business. So yes, I just joined. I got over 50 customers now, and 20 girls that I am actually helping, trying to lose weight, trying to get their skin better, just their health in general better. No false claims or anything, because like I said, I just went through a severe acne breakout 2 months ago. It was so severe. I don't know. I think I caught an allergic reaction. My face broke out and left marks all over my face. But due to God, no false things, the dermatologists and these TLC products that I have been using, and have cleared up my skin completely. I mean, if you would have saw me 2 months ago, I was in depression because my face broke out so bad. And I also gained 40 pounds back. So I gained most of my weight back. But now I'm starting to see improvement in my skin, my skin, my health, just everything in general, using the ISO T products. They got different products, supplements, and things that the girls.
I saw your beautiful nails. on the, it looks like it was like an NRG, and then I saw the different drinks that you had when I was strolling through your Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I have seen you on this journey from I think 2016 on, and just so that you know, I be stalking you on the slide. I be like, girl. So much so, just so that you know, so much so that I decided to do the Pure 21 challenge. And I'm like, because I do pure romance. So I'm like, let me try the one that we're doing. And I am down 20 pounds. So I'm following you now. Your workout regimen is fierce. I can't keep up with you with the workouts, but I'm walking. I'm walking twice a day.
Steps a day. But I try.
But I saw you in the gym. I saw you and Roxanne. I don't know whether y'all go together, but y'all like working out. And I'm like, look, they are getting it. I need to do that. And I saw how you were working out, and it was impacting, your shape, your hips. I was like, she is getting it. I need to do something. Girl. Now I'm still a work in progress.
You still cute though.
I'm on week 2 of mine, and I'm like, okay, you can do it. But I'm still watching and checking. You look phenomenal. You always do. You are inspiring women, even though you may not see it, you may not know it. Just know that women and girls are watching you, and you are doing an amazing job. And I am ecstatic to have you here on the Wear Your Crown Speaker Series. Have you sharing what you're doing, why, and how we can support. So how can we support you while you're on your journey?
So how can it just being there, I don't want any money from nobody. I'm getting ready to do a thing where I'm going to be visiting the domestic violence women shelters and giving back, donating clothes and, hygiene kits and everything. So if they would like to be a part of that in the Philadelphia surrounding area or wherever they at, they can be a part. They could drop off the donations to my house or to my friend's house, which is Dr. Roxanne Cotty, because she is a part, or Annette's house, and we could just do this together, keep the spirit of domestic violence alive in Women Against Rape too. So we could that's what I would like to do, because like I said, there's so many women that suffer from rape and domestic violence, even discrimination. So I'm definitely going to start a movement with Black women with civil rights and discrimination, because it's still going on in America with the black culture, with us being discriminated on against for even with jobs or just in general different things. So I definitely want to start continue with the ancestors, the civil rights movement, so Black women and Black men can reach up to the highest mountains, because right now we're taking back our land. This is our land, not to be funny, but this is ours, and we don't deserve to be treated unfairly. We don't deserve to get our freedom taken away because of racial things that's going on, because they don't want to see us succeeding. Our ancestors went through too much for Black women and Black men of color not to be great. So we got to take back our kingdom on earth. We got to take it back. This is ours. Our ancestors built all of this. This is our nation, from Africa, from England, from Europe to the U.S. United.
Built it all.
Built it all. Yes.
So you would totally enjoy on Mondays from 9 to 11. There's a podcast / Facebook group entitled The Colored Cafe, where everything is, as Tylon says, hot and Black. It's Black only. And we talk about a variety of issues that impact our community. And we have a plethora of people who come on and share how they are supporting our community, how they are enhancing, educating, sharing, how to enhance civil rights, mental health, physical wellness. Like, we have such a variety of people, and you never know who's going to be on the Colored Cafe, but it is every Monday from
I was
9
thinking,
p.m. to 11 p.m.
okay,
And you don't
nice.
have to be on the whole time. If you want to be in the Zoom, you can be in the Zoom. If you just want to be on Facebook, kind of watching to see what's going on, there's a group. You would love it. And it gives you an opportunity to hear what some of the, because everyone's not from the same area. There are some, they're from all over, and some of them have their own organizations that you don't have to necessarily start your own, but you can connect to some that are already happening and be that resource, like you're being a resource for the domestic violence victims in Philadelphia. So she mentioned, if you are interested in supporting, she does not have a Cash App or a Venmo, but we're going to get one and we're going to put it in the comments. So make sure you check it out, especially if you can't get those items to some of the queens that she knows. If you are able to contribute sanitary napkins, hygiene products, clothes, shoes, whatever you want to contribute to these women, please reach out to her. She does have an Instagram. She does have a Facebook, and we're going to share that again as we have her wrap up and share her salutations and greetings. So be sure to check out Natisha Burks on Facebook and Natisha_Burks with an S. You see this forward, don't forget it. Make sure you like, share, and follow, and put on your notifications so that you see when she is posting, when she is sharing. And she did mention that she is on the team for the ISO tea. So I'm sure she has some stuff on her page. So if you've seen her journey, you definitely want to check out some of her products. Okay. Yeah. Natisha, thank you so much for sharing your story. Is there anything you want to leave our audience with?
I just want to say, believe in yourself. You may not know the things ahead of you. Only God knows the things ahead. Believe in yourself, because God is within you. God won't fail you. God won't fail you. Just keep on believing yourself. Keep on climbing to the highest mountains. And when you do get to the top, make sure you bring your sister or your brother to the top with you. Because don't go to the top alone. Grab somebody else when you make it to the top with you, so they can see what God is putting within you. And then after that person grabs you to the top, you take somebody else and you grab. Don't leave your friends, your family, nobody to the bottom. Nobody. I don't care how much you think you want to be better. Grab that person to the top with you. As you're growing, grow with that person. Don't leave that person here. Grab them there. And that's my word today.
Thank you so much. I could not have wrapped this up any better. Make sure you check out Natisha Burks. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.